All right, this is going to be Every Breath You Take by The Police. This thing has about 5 different chord shapes with finger picking things going on. And then we just kind of follow an arrangement of those 5 things. And then there's a quick bridge. There's also a couple of options I'm going to show you for some of the more difficult things. Kind of an easier way to do it if you like. You can pick and choose which ones you prefer. So I'm going to play you a little bit and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so those are the first main 4 pieces of the 5. The other thing is just going to be, number 5 is going to be. So that was the same thing we started with, just up 2 frets. So what's happening here is we got a middle finger on the 3rd fret, we got a capo on the 4 to be in the same key as the record. You could do this just without a capo and just do the same things I'm doing. So basically we're on what we're looking at as the 3rd fret with our middle finger. We're going to hit that one, come down to the 1st fret with our 1st finger, and the 3rd fret with our ring finger down here. So we got these 2 down here and this one up here. So we got the big one, 2nd string, 1st string, 2nd string. Now we're going to put this pinky down here on what we're looking at as the 5th fret. 5, 3 on that one, and then the 1, 3 at the end. So let's try that. 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's do it again. Keep going. Okay, so that's your main one we're going to come back to the most. So it's good to practice that one a little bit extra. So the next one we're going to go. So that's going to be big string open and then 2. All the way down to the small one open, back to the 2, and then 1 open, back to the 2, back to the little open. So let's try that. 3 and 4 and. Keep going. Okay, so let's try to do those 2 things together. So we got, I'll play it for you. I'm going to do this twice. And then I'm going to switch. Okay, let's try those 2 together. 3 and 4 and. Switch. Okay, then we're moving on. We're going to go to the 3rd fret here. We're going to have this ring finger get these 6s down here. And we want to reach that pinky all the way over here. Now, if this is too hard to get, there's one we could do over here like this. So we could also do it like this, but I'm going to show you like this first. So we got. So if I keep that shape, I got the 3, 6, 6. I'm bringing in an 8 over here. So, high one, move it out of the way. So, and all we do is take that one up. So same thing. So we have like 5 and 8 and 10 now. Now, like I say, if you don't like those shapes, we could also do this like this. So we would have like the 8th fret, 8, and then 6, 8, and then we'll pull that out and bar that. And we take it up to get that last one. So it's up to you whether you like these or if you like these. So that's kind of the toughest thing of the song, is getting those 2 chords. So you can decide which one you'd like to try. So once again, we have That's the first one. Here's the second one. And then we have the 3rd fret and the 5th fret. We're going to look at the 5th one like it's the first one, but just up 2. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through the arrangement. The tab has this whole arrangement, so you just need to know the number of which riff you're doing. So we're going to do riff number 1 twice to start, and then riff number 2 twice. And I'll talk you through the whole thing. So 3, 4. Number 2. Twice. Riff 3. Riff 4. Riff 1 twice. Okay, then we're going to do the riff number 1 twice again. That's going to start the verse. So here goes the verse. Riff 2 twice. And then 3 and 4 again. And then riff 2. Then riff 1 2 times. Riff 2 twice. 3 and 4. Riff 1. Okay, and this is kind of like where like a bridge starts. This is going to be riff 3. 1. Now we're doing that riff 5 where we take this up 2. And then riff 4, which was this highest. And then we have a new verse, back to the first one. Second one twice. 3 and 4. Riff 2 twice. Now the bridge. We're going to hit a C chord. Da-da-dum on the D. Da-da-dum on the C. So the first C is just regular C. We're going to go. And then to the D. Da-da-dum. Back to C with 3. Da-da-dum. D with 3. And then C with 3 and hold it. And then we're back to riff number 1. 2 times. Riff 2 twice. 3 and 4. Riff 2 twice. Back to riff 1 twice. 2 twice. 3 and 4. 1 twice. And here's that bridge 3 again. Back to 1. And then we have that 5 twice. And then the 4 twice, the highest. Now we start the outro with riff number 1 twice. 2 twice. 3 and 4. 2 twice. 3 and 4. 2. 4 times. 1 twice. 2. Now this is interesting. So now after we do these 2s, we're going to do riff 2 4 times. Now we start a kind of a new pattern. 1 1 2 3. 1 1 2 3. So we're going to have 1 twice. Riff 2 once. And then riff 3. 1 twice. 2 once, and 3. Keep doing that. 1 twice, riff 2 once, and 3. 1 twice, 2, 3. 1 twice, 2, 3. We got this last one is going to be 1 twice and then 2. And by that point, it has faded out. So that's Every Breath You Take by The Police. That was Andy Summers on the guitar. Hope you all dug that. So we had a capo on the 4th fret. Like I said, you could do this without the capo, but if you want to be in the key of the recording, that's what you're going to want to do. All right, so thanks for watching Damon's Baritone Uke Joint. Let me know if you have any requests. All the requests are always fun. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.